Okay, here we go. Right. First time playing the cancel. So it is what I imagine will be episode 1. I've never played this game, but looks like we're actually going to be playing the prologue to start with. And in episode 1 after that. Very heavily narrative driven game. Oh crap, wrong button. Just trying to drag the keyboard somewhere a bit more comfortable. Ouch.
Stop! You're not getting anywhere with this Von Borchert.
You know, I kind of get the same feeling, my dear Sarah. Listen. Nothing. Not a sound. No one's coming to save you.
That's what you think. The Golden Order knows exactly where we are.
By the time your ridiculous secret society turns up, I'll be long gone. As for you, nothing will remain of your body.
If you touch a single hair on my mother's head, I'll skin you alive.
You know, Louis, I have no intention of beating your dear mother. There are more persuasive ways of making you talk.
Okay.
You've stolen something from me that I intend to get back. Where have you hidden it?
Von Borchert, you can't sell that book on the black market anymore. This is finished.
We know you're planning on selling at one of Lord Mortimer's parties. Alright? Just tell us who the buyer is and we can make a deal.
You've no idea of the trouble you've gotten yourselves into.
Nope.
Oh, but you will tell me where it's hidden. I can promise you that.
Ouch.
Stop annoying our host, Louis. Son, didn't what happened to you in Rome teach you anything?
Just a few more minutes and my concoction will be ready. With this, your bodies will dissolve in less than 4 hours. You'll see. It loosens tongues in no time.
You know, I have to admit, Mother, the only thing you've ever taught me is that damn motto of yours. Always remain rational. And open. I got it. I've opened our shackles.
Draw him over here. I'll take care of him.
Von Borchert! Von Borchert! Listen. Let's make a deal. I'll tell you where the book is if you let my mother go free.
Oh, what are you playing at?
Don't worry, Mother.
You want to play the hero. Pity you're not in any position to do so. For the last time. Where is Al-Azif?
Let me do this. Trust me.
Nice.
Please, be my guest, Mother.
Uh-oh. Gun versus knife. Or a chair to the back of the head.
Louis. You reacted perfectly.
How do you feel?
Good old Louis.
Couldn't be better. He's alive, so I can question him after we get back. Pity he's just a middleman. Means I haven't finished with this case.
Oh, I had a feeling you'd be running off on one of your adventures again, Mother. You know what? I'm warning you. This time, I'm coming with you.
No, even though you impress me more and more, I have to do this on my own.
Mother, you're no spring chicken anymore.
Come on, let's go home. And
Spring
don't
chicken.
forget to send our men to tend to Von Borchert.
Okie dokie. I guess that's the prologue. Maybe. 1 month later. Focus Home Interactive and Cyanide. Big thank you to Focus for sending me this game. Game by Big Bad Wolf. Who's afraid of the Big Bad Wolf? Oops.
Well done, Mother. You just had to pick up Bob Burchard's trail on your own, didn't you? You ditch me at first with no explanation, and off you go to infiltrate one of the world-renowned receptions of this Lord Mortimer? And now he writes me to say that you've gone missing on his private island? Which, by the way, looks more like a big rock than a paradise island.
Kinduci. Episode 1. Mad Ones. And so it begins.
The least he could do is explain to me how he managed to lose you. In any case, it is time for you to stop all this, Mother. It no longer suits your age. Well, I'm sure I'll find you once again, slogging through the caves beneath the island, searching for some long-lost mystical object that you just can't live without. I'm already hating this trip, and all I've done is think
Contrary
about
to
it.
what one may be able to imagine, it was not the host himself who invited me.
I take it that as
Well
him.
now, Duchess, we find ourselves both invited by Sir Holm.
Well, how very amusing. Perhaps we have some common interests, Your Eminence. Is this your first time at one of Lord Mortimer's legendary parties?
Oh no, we have been friends since long ago. But as I'm doing some business with Sir Holm, the invitation came from him.
Well, I simply can't wait for all the festivities to begin.
And you, good sir, what brings you here?
Wait, business with Lord Mortimer. Yep.
Lord Mortimer asked me to join him. We have some business to take care of.
Oh,
Business.
how mysterious. You adapt quickly, my son. You get along here like a fish in water. Would you believe that we are all here hoping to solve our personal issues? You'll see.
Right. I doubt that you came here to look for your mother, Your Eminence.
Anyway, consider yourself fortunate, young man, because there are many who dream of simply one day setting foot on this island, and only a very few ever make it. Indeed, I imagine this must be your first time here.
Indeed.
And you, Duchess? You seem to be quite accustomed to things here. Am I right?
I do not think that one can ever get accustomed to what Lord Mortimer prepares for his guests. But you are right. This is not the first time I've been on this wharf.
If you've come back again, I imagine you must find it to be of some interest.
Here, everything is possible if you make the right choices. It really is up to you whether you leave better off or not.
Please excuse me if you find me overly curious, young man. I did not mean to cause you any embarrassment. Come, Duchess. They are waiting for us.
We're moving, Monsieur de Richet, if you would like to join us.
I'm coming, Duchess. The Cardinal?
Let's follow
The
Duchess.
I wonder if all the guests here are this prestigious. If I'd known, I would have gone for a better suit.
Nope.
Are you all right?
Migraine strikes. Or something worse. What?
Mother? Oh shit! Your hand!
So,
What's going on?
Okay, it's done.
did you put it in a safe place?
Yes. I made sure no one was following me. Don't worry, Sarah, no one's going to find it.
Are you absolutely sure?
Yes, I'm sure.
Right. Just one thing left to do.
No, Mother, no, don't!
What? Have you lost your mind?
There's no other way.
If you kill me, you won't find it.
That is the point, my dear. No one must ever put their hands on it again.
No. But I trusted you.
Oh dear.
No, Sarah, don't! No. No!
Oh dear.
You can run if you want to, Sarah. But you will pay.
I'm confused as to what's going on, but
Hugh.
Louis?
she just got shot
What's going on?
in my dreams.
Here, take this.
I'm sorry.
Keep it. Are you better?
I'm fine. Don't worry. It's getting late. Why don't you go on ahead and I'll catch up with you, okay?
Are you sure?
Yes. I'm sorry. I'm sure, yes.
Fine.
I definitely have to find Mother quickly.
Yep.
Am I going crazy or what?
It'd be good to know what
just arrived with me.
the hell is going on.
What's happening to me, for God's sake? I absolutely need to find you, Mother.
Go up to the manor. Can we run? Yep.
Louis, during the trip, I had something I wanted to ask you, but we didn't happen to run into each other.
Yes, Duchess?
I'm not sure if you remember, but we've met before. At that time, you were of two minds as to your choice of career. Tell me, what have you been up to since?
Oh, here we go. Master of Deception, excels in investigation, or society. I think we'll be a diplomat. 3 points available to spend in various areas. We can convince people to share with the sheer force. Special grasp, politics, diversion. Yeah, I'm going with conviction. Science, erudition. Don't even know what that word means. Benefit from a sound cultural background. Okay, doke. Cultism. We'll go with science. Excuse me. And logic. Logic sounds good. Psychology. Vigilance. Yeah, I'm gonna go with vigilance. Right. And validate. Hold space. Job's a good one.
Well, I've devoted myself to the interests of France to the best of my abilities. A few years ago, I had a brush with some of your fellow countrymen.
Counter-revolutionaries, I'd imagine.
Exactly. They got away, thanks to a little diversion I came up with to keep the sans-culottes away. Believe me, they came close to adorning the walls of the catacombs of Paris.
So that young French diplomat was you? The mercy you showed the agents of the Queen roused the admiration of the court. Few would have let them leave France alive.
Duchess, I'm surprised that anyone still remembers.
Well, they say I have the memory of two people. But please, call me Emily.
Fine, Emily. Tell me, I was actually helped on that case by my mother. You wouldn't know her by any chance?
Wait, Louis. We've already met. You do remember me, don't you?
Nope.
Please excuse me, madam. I'm sure we've met before, but I don't remember where.
I appreciate your honesty.
Honesty is
even
the
if
best
it's
approach.
Not very flattering for me.
I imagine that with your beauty, madam, it's the first time a man hasn't remembered your face.
Well, I must say you make up for yourself rather elegantly.
Please stop torturing me. I'm completely at your mercy. Where have we met?
4 years ago, in London,
No. Sorry, I don't remember.
in the office of William Pitt. Remember?
No.
No?
I'm so sorry, Emily, but I really don't remember you.
Let's drop it, Louis. It doesn't matter. Right, time to go to the manor.
Opportunities. Hold. Skills allow. Okay. Oh. Oh.
I ask her a question, she answers with another. Is she playing with me?
A space bar to access.
Emily, please excuse me.
Oh. Right. Community logic. This to be discovered. try and get on. Is it
Listen,
spacebar?
but you still haven't answered about my mother. Do you know her?
You'll see, Louis. Everybody here knows Sarah de Richet.
I don't know where we're going like this, Emily, but you're connected to my mother one way or another. And if I can believe my vision, you don't have much of a place in her heart.
Okie doke, talents. I guess this guy's going to try and stop me, is he?
Good evening, sir. May I ask your name, please?
Louis Moras de
No, you can't.
Monsieur de Richet. Delighted to welcome you among us, sir. You must be Sarah de Richet's son. I must tell you we are doing our utmost to find your mother as
Nice
quickly as
mask.
possible.
What can you tell me about the disappearance of my mother?
2 weeks have passed since Sir's mother went missing. All the staff here have since been busy searching every nook and cranny of the island. But Sir may rest assured, we shouldn't be long in finding her.
And just what have you found so far?
It would seem
Not a lot.
that Sir's mother may be hiding on the island and regularly changing her location. But no one seems to know why she would find this behavior necessary.
What do you mean?
On several occasions, we have found leftovers of food, a few of her things, or even traces of campsites. The reason why we're searching the wharf again is because lights were spotted there last night.
Where we are now?
Indeed, sir. According to our information, lights were seen in the middle of the night, sir. After verification, none of the guests seem to have left the manor last night. We think that perhaps Sir's mother was here.
Strange.
Did anyone see anything else?
Unfortunately not, sir. Only lights were seen by servants of the manor, sir. And as I was saying, sir, all the guests were asleep, and no one seems to have noticed anything at all. We seem to have found an object that would appear to belong to Sir's mother. A handkerchief. The handkerchief is embroidered with the initials S.G.R. We came to the conclusion that they are the initials of Sir's mother, Sarah de Richet. I have orders to give it to Lord Mortimer as soon as I see him.
I know my mother. She's not the kind to go for a midnight stroll on the wharf for nothing. I've got to find out what the hell she was doing here.
Where exactly did you find the handkerchief?
On the landing dock, sir. The one you arrived by.
That handkerchief belongs to me. Please hand it over now.
But, sir,
I'll speak to...
What's his name? No. Not that one.
To your master about it. It will be a very long conversation.
Of course, sir. Please, take it. On that note, I must leave you, sir.
So
There
weird.
is still much to prepare in order to welcome
Got
you
mother's
all
handkerchief.
It is indeed your handkerchief, Mother. You must have come here for a specific reason. I need to know what it is. Let's think. What could she have been doing out here on this wharf?
Oh, what's sorry, not that one. How do we look at them? There we go.
Inscription. En nesis, mi fili quantilia produncia mundus ergatur.
We'll try.
You don't know, my son, how little wisdom the world is governed with. I tend to agree.
How we do?
Latin inscription.
Oh, we've done that.
En
Oh, wrong button.
mi fili quantilia produncia mundus ergatur.
Okay, leave. What's the next one?
There's no way I'm leaving without finding out about Mother.
Okay, so
Looks like the barrel's been broken for quite some time. Must be an incredible view from up there. Impossible to set foot on the island without being seen from 300 meters away.
Quite a good point.
Looks like a bar from an old gate. This miserable old bar has been broken fairly recently. The edges are still clean, and the tip is blackened. Without analysis to the contrary, I put my money on cannon powder.
Take the bar.
This might just come in handy.
Weapon acquired.
A sack of seeds. It's unopened. No one seems to have used any.
Oh. Oil jelly. Restores. Okay. Always good to have some royal jelly.
Some rope. Apparently no one's touched it for a good long time. A lantern. Nothing special.
Nothing special. Anything else here? Can't believe there's nothing about the boat. Oh.
Let's see what's hidden inside. Let's look. It's
Raiding
badly written.
the
I
mailbox.
can't make out the address. The address is 50 Bedford Square, London.
I know that.
A letter written in an Oriental language. This letter's in Japanese. It's addressed to a certain Kei Shotaro in Tokyo.
Okey-doke.
A letter written in an Oriental language.
Oh, is that one again? My bad. Choice already made.
I haven't the slightest idea what it says. The addressee's in Sao Paulo, Brazil. That reminds me, it's about time the order sent some envoys there.
Examine the other letters. Oh, okay. There's a lot of letters here.
Probably a Dutchman.
Let's look at the sender's address.
Route de Cluny, Rue de Mathurin, Paris. I guarantee this letter is for my mother. The address is a hideout for the Golden Order. If you write anyone over there, you have to watch out in case someone's reading your mail. But who is this Samuel Ritter d'Auchois? Let's see what's inside this letter. So,
Dear Samuel, my stay on Lord Mortimer's island is going wonderfully well. As I find myself in such charming company, I plan to stay a few more weeks. Would you be so kind as to send me a gift that I'd like to give to our old friend Manuel Godoy? I would be most grateful. I have been told that he's going to join us here soon. I would like to mark the occasion. Thank you in advance. Yours devotedly, Sarah Faustine de Richet.
what is your game here, Mother? Secrets, always more secrets. You never talk to anyone using language like this. Something's going on here. Who is this Samuel Ritter? And for crying out loud, who is this Manuel Godoy that you keep bringing up? Think.
Who?
Godoy. Manuel Godoy. Why does the name sound so familiar? Ah, it's coming back to me. Godoy is the head of the Spanish government. He was appointed by King Charles IV, if I'm not mistaken. Rumor has it that he's very close to the Queen. Too close.
Too close.
Much too close. But hey, that's none of my business. He has a reputation of being upright and proud, very attached to the aristocracy, and close to Louis XVI. Well, hope we meet to talk about it soon, Mother. I don't know what you've gotten yourself into this time, but I'll bet you've got a lot to tell me.
Okay. So, we've got a new item. Plus 1 point. Can we click on that now? So this is our inventory. and we can't really look at much in there. Then we got the... where's Memorial? Oh, there he is. Oh, that didn't quite work. Oh, so we can't... immunity... These are just people we've discovered. That's my character, that's my traits. Oh sorry, that's my talents and that's my traits. Okay, that makes... that's pretty well laid out. Right, I think we're probably done here. I guess we don't... the fact that it's taken me away... I guess we've... should we read the rest of the letters?
Let's see what's hidden inside. Let's look. The address is 50 Bedford Square.
I didn't want to read that one. Examine the other letters. So we've got to that one. What about these two on the right?
This envelope is meant for the Vatican. This name sounds familiar. Prashi. No. Can't seem to place it.
And I'll go back to the first letters. So that's all done. So I think it's time to go upstairs. What's around here? It's locked.
Locked. I'll never get it open barehanded.
Aha, we've got the bar. Where there's a will.
Clearly, I'm not much for manual labor. Let's see if I can get it open another way.
Maybe not. Force it open. Can't do that. Agility locked. So yeah, if we had the abilities, we could open it. We're not good enough yet, basically. We'll plod over here, up the stairs, I guess. We've looked there. Going up in the world. It's him again.
How did Mortimer manage to build his manor at the top of a rocky outcrop?
Nice place. I'm in.
Whoa. Impressive.
Ah, my son. I was looking for you.
What can I do for you, Your Eminence?
I wanted to ask you. You are the son of Sara de Rice, aren't you? You see, your mother and I were supposed to meet here on this very spot. I was supposed to hand her a very important envelope, but I haven't seen her.
If only Mother had told me why she was coming here. Anyway,
Persuade him to give me the envelope.
It might have something to do with her disappearance. Listen,
Yep.
if it will help...
Confrontation
always
start.
give it to me.
Okay.
Well, thank you, my son. I'll bear that in mind. I'd rather deal with her directly. Don't take it personally. Would you happen to know if your mother has arrived yet?
Certainly, Your Eminence. Mother got here some time ago. I was hoping to find her when I arrived, but given the hour, she must be asleep by now.
Right. I shall see her tomorrow then.
No.
By the way,
that
Your
won't work.
Eminence, I wasn't aware you knew my mother.
Ah, if you only knew, my son. I hold your mother in the highest regard. She has rendered great service to the church, and her help is invaluable. I hope that you will follow in her footsteps.
If only she had told me where she was headed.
Nonetheless, our exchanges have always been discreet, and I should like them to remain as such. If your mother wishes to speak to you about us one day, I will not mind if she does so.
That is very commendable. But since we work together on a daily basis, it's surely just an oversight.
Most certainly. You said you work together. What do you do exactly?
Mother passed her passion for art to me. Ancient art. Very ancient.
I didn't know your mother was an art lover.
Mainly pre-Christian objects, which are believed to have unique properties.
Well, how interesting. Now that you mention it, I can indeed imagine Sarah getting interested in that.
Happy days.
All the same, it bothers me to see you in a quandary, Your Eminence. Is there any other solution? Look, if it's of any help, you can always leave your envelope with me, and I'll give it to her as soon as I see her.
I hesitate. Up till now, we have always dealt with her in person, and that has always been successful. Do you think I should give it to you?
Don't worry, Your Eminence. Your secret is safe with me. You know my mother's reputation. As her son, I will defend the de Richet's word with the same fervor.
I would expect nothing less.
Happy days.
Listen to me, my child. If I give you the letter, can you promise me before God that no one other than your mother will read it?
Oh yes. The last set of the conversation you must convince. Yep, okay. Promise.
Your Eminence, if there's one thing you can count on, it's the value of a promise made by a de Richet. Respecting our commitments has always been the pillar of our family, and nothing nor nobody will prevent that from happening. Since you know my mother, you should know that a de Richet always keeps their word. You can be sure of that.
Thank you, my son. It is most reassuring.
You're welcome, especially since I promised you nothing, my friend.
Listen, let's stop there. I'm going to tell you a secret, Monsieur de Richet. Your mother and I are organizing the escape of a large number of French priests who face a massacre organized by the accursed Republican tribunals. The church is literally being bled like a beast. Without your mother, hundreds of men of the cloth would have gone to the guillotine. She has made the services of your order available to us by organizing the priests' safe passage across the borders. Even if she does not share all our convictions, she always provided assistance. Young man, you can be proud to be her son. Be it only for her sake. Always respect your name. Here, the letter I spoke of. It includes a list of about 15 names ready for departure. Be quick. Remember to tell Sarah when you see her that time is short.
Well played. I'll
Okie
decide
dokie.
later when I'm alone whether to look at what it contains.
Of course I'll look. Any clues are and the items are hidden. Okie doke. Right, let's have a look at this well, the letter, among other things, but we unlocked a few. Yeah, that's letter sealed. I'll see if I want to. Oh, once in the room. Okay. We'll get back to the room. What else did we? We unlocked a decreases your efforts. Can we select that, or maybe we just haven't got any points yet, or maybe we've completed it. And we got a new trait. Okay, doggy. Right. We came in that way. Where are we going now?
Lives of the Noble Greeks and Romans by Plutarch, a biography of the great men.
Rude not to. I'll take that. Later, educate yourself during the adventure. Okie dokie.
I thought my chimney was big, but this one is beyond belief.
It's the least one can say. I've been longing for a warm fire for ages.
Since I set foot on the island, I haven't ventured more than 2 yards away from it.
Have you also just arrived?
Oh, late morning, I'd say.
Louis, come join us. Monsieur, may I introduce you to Monseigneur His Eminence, Cardinal Piaggi. He joins us straight from Rome.
Oh, just call me Your Eminence. It's simple.
George Washington, President of the United States of America.
Delighted at last to make your acquaintance, Mr. President.
Pleased to meet you, Mr. President. Louis Moras de Richet. It is an honor to meet you.
Young man, let's keep it simple, please. Let us forget our fancy titles. Nice to meet you, Louis.
I should imagine you never thought you'd be in such company.
I must admit that I didn't. It's the first time that I've ever met so many illustrious personalities.
And you haven't seen anything yet. Generally, when Lord Mortimer organizes one of his receptions, there are over a dozen people here.
They can't all be here yet, and you'll see, most of the time there's only the upper crust.
And I noticed you were already getting to know His Eminence at the entrance. It's the perfect place to build up a network. What were you talking about, if you forgive my indiscretion?
Believe me, she's not that special. His Eminence was asking me for my opinion about the style of the main door. I have to admit, this place certainly doesn't lack panache.
It's simply stupefying.
Stupefying.
Oh, pity. No scrumptious gossip or juicy tidbits, unmentionable secrets, or even money matters. But you'll see, it will come. Despite all the goodwill in the world, you can't stop people scheming left and right around here.
Speak for yourself, sir.
Well, my friends, do any of you know the reason why we're here this time?
Not in the slightest. As for me, I've been invited by Sir Horn, a close friend of Lord Mortimer, but I do not know the reason why.
You see, Louis, every time Lord Mortimer organizes a reception, he always finds a moment to set up a chat with all the guests.
During which time we remake the world.
Accompanied by gallons of absinthe and cussing. I'll leave you to imagine the result.
So, if I understand rightly, Monsieur de Richet, you've come out here to join your mother. For what reason, exactly?
Yeah.
Like you, Mr. President, I'm here as a result of Lord Mortimer's invitation.
2 members of the same family here. That is rare.
You know what they say. You can pick your nose, but you can't pick your family.
Seriously, though, I know your mother well. Stay behind with me afterwards, and we'll take a moment to speak about her.
Okay, dokie. Oh. Silent. Okay, doke. Opportunity fouled.
Good evening, my friends.
Holy shit. That's the man from my vision.
An urgent case has delayed our host, Lord Mortimer. He
Is that a
can't
man?
be present this evening, and he sends his deepest apologies.
He's asked me here and he hasn't even turned up? Great start.
Okay.
Do you know that man?
Sir Gregory Holm, an English aristocrat, very influential. He's also close to Lord Mortimer, so don't be surprised if he acts like he's at home.
And now, my dear guests, a light meal is served in the small salon. For those who would like to, you're invited to follow me into the next room.
My dear fellow, you must have read my thoughts. I shall follow.
We'll have to be careful not to make too much noise. One of Lord Mortimer's guests is relaxing.
Oh, we shall be quiet.
Don't take it the wrong way, Sir Hone, but I have already eaten. Thus, I shall be happy to remain by the fireside.
If you don't mind, Gregory, I should like to keep Mr. Washington company.
Please feel at home. And you, sir?
If I stay with Washington, we'll be able to speak about my mother. But on the other hand, I'd like to learn more about this home. I saw him in my vision.
Let's go home.
My vision is more important. Let's follow home.
I'll follow you, sir. Mr. Washington, I hope to speak with you at greater length on another occasion. Emily, please excuse me, but I would like to speak to Sir Home. I shall see you later.
My friend, I hope our dear Giovanni is well.
The troubles in France have fatigued him, but he will recover slowly. Do not fear. He apologizes for remaining in Rome. The boy
As
was
one
too much
freaky
for him.
looking bloke.
And right he was too. The mildness of the Mediterranean, eh?
Oh. That was a bit close.
Giovanni Braschi? Am I dreaming, or are they talking about Pope Pius VI?
Come, sit down and have something to eat, my friend. You look rather pale. Excuse me, sir. I have
rich
been
coming from
neglecting
him.
my duty. I haven't introduced myself. Sir Gregory Hone, an old friend of Lord Mortimer's.
A real pleasure, sir.
You who must be well used to the court of France. How do you find this peaceful little haven?
Charming if I hadn't come here for disturbing reasons.
Yes, I heard the news. What a story.
Indeed. I wanted to ask you. You seem to know my mother well. Is that true?
Who does not know of her, sir? She has such a wide circle that everyone knows your mother from a distance or closer.
Everyone knows Sarah, my son.
But you only know her by her reputation.
I remember she once worked for the Crown of England and that she always honors her engagements. However, we have never been personally introduced, sadly.
Well, if I'm to believe my vision, you're not going to get along with her.
Thank you for your answers, Sir Home. But I beg your pardon. I get the impression I know you. Have we met?
Except in my dreams, of course.
Not that I remember, young man. Perhaps you're mistaking me for another member of the Chamber of Lords. And what with the wig and the powder, it wouldn't be the first time.
No, you were definitely the one I saw threatening my mother.
I thought... Never mind. It'll come back to me. Would you allow me one last question, sir?
Who's that over
I
there?
don't want to take up all your time.
Please, go ahead. What do you want to know?
Do you know if anyone else has gone missing recently?
Not at all, sir. It's as if Sarah has purely and simply vanished into thin air.
That's right. Just take me for an idiot, why don't you?
Not even a servant, then?
Not even a servant. I can assure you, we would have been informed.
Keep your faith, my son. Only the celebrated Sara Derice could vanish before our very eyes. And she will reappear. You will see.
What's going on over there?
Elizabeth! I should have insisted that you rest in your room.
Do you want me to call someone?
Let me handle this. I'm used to this kind of thing. Miss, can you hear me?
Leave me.
Stand back, please, so she can breathe.
Elizabeth is accustomed to this kind of thing.
It looks like it's just a dizzy spell. Can you tell me something about her? Who is this young lady?
Elizabeth Adams. She's come to the island for a course of treatment, to rest.
For a course of treatment?
That's right. The sea air can do wonders. Are you all right, Elizabeth? Do you feel any better?
When did she arrive?
4 days ago.
Okay. My mother had already gone missing.
Are you all right, Elizabeth? You gave us quite a fright.
Take it easy, miss.
Oh, opportunity missed.
Let me-
Damn it.
I just need to get back to my room.
Of course, my dear. Go ahead.
You saw it, didn't you?
Pardon me?
I segni della bestia.
The sign of the beast. He's referring to the tattoo on her hand. Yes, Your Eminence, I saw it. I don't know what the young woman has been through, but she is marked for life.
It is the least one can say. You know the meaning, don't you?
Protection against the evil one.
It is a rare practice reserved for cases of possession, Louis. I have seen it during exorcism.
Gentlemen, it's getting late. It is time for everyone to go to bed. It has been a long day.
Is she possessed? Back to the fireplace.
It's all the more delicate.
I'll see what I can do, but the case I'm on at the moment might well leave me with very few opportunities.
She don't look too healthy.
Well, I am impressed with all this splendor.
But don't spend too much time with Mr. Washington, my dear, or you'll lose your pretty accent. You seem to be intrigued by that statue.
Absolutely. It is remarkable.
Oh, am I? Nope.
Lord Mortimer is fond of atypical works of art. I won't disguise the fact that I find it all a little megalomaniacal. But I must say, he does have some outstanding pieces.
So, who was that young lady with you?
Elizabeth Adams, Mr. President. She would have liked to have stayed with us, but the poor thing is exhausted.
Elizabeth Adams?
Miss Adams is here to rest. You have perhaps already come across her in the corridors. She arrived a few days ago.
I perceived her, but we weren't introduced.
Rest assured, she is not here for the same reasons as yourselves. Consequently, I'm counting on your indulgence. On that note, it's very late. You must be exhausted.
Oh, opportunity
The
missed.
servant will
Oops.
accompany you to your rooms.
Character revealed. That's. We'll have a look at that in a second.
Gentlemen, I bid you all good night. Mr. President, Your Eminence, Duchess, you have the same rooms as usual. You, Monsieur de Richet, will find your room at the end of the corridor.
Cool.
Well, my friends, I am bone tired. I am off to my bed. See you in the morning.
Good night, sir. I shall do likewise.
Louis, I shall see you in the morning. Sleep well.
Good night. See you tomorrow.
Oh man, it's been quite a day.
Quite a day.
Where is my room? Duchess Emily Hillsborough.
That's her room. I thought I was down the end here, but it put me pointing instructions, so we'll go this way first. Was that him? No.
Duke
God.
Manuel Godoy.
Oh, we can break in, can we? Interesting. Can we? Was it not? It's not letting me do anything. No. I thought we could maybe use the stick we had.
Huh, that's me.
That's me.
Right. So what shall I do
Oh yeah,
with this letter?
forgot about that letter.
It might be about my mother's disappearance. But if I open it, I'll be betraying Biaggi's trust. What should I do?
Open it.
Okay, let's see what it contains. Too bad for Biaggi. So,
Gotta do what you gotta do.
Here's a list of French countrymen. Piaggi wasn't lying. But now it's opened. I better get it to Mother soon. Wow. Nice room. Mortimer sure doesn't do things halfway.
Anything? Oh, hello. That collector coins. Oh, we've got an outside.
Inferno by Dante. Abandon hope, all ye who enter here. Lovely lectures Mortimer's giving to his guests. Very jolly.
I do like the fact that it kind of highlights all the items that you can look at. Oh, that's someone else's room. Ooh. Where am I? Yeah. I think I found the bedroom. Looks like we've automatically gone to sleep, so go to bed unlocked. Hey, off the coast, part 1. We had some successes, we had some failures, we had some alternate paths. Germany successful though. Can we level up? Yep. I wonder if that means we can get into that gate downstairs. Right, yeah, what did we want? We wanted... What was the thing that was going to open that gate? Agility... So I don't have the ability to get that. Politics. Let's go politics. And one more point. Go with that one. And validate spacebar. Oh, have we got... Have I not done... Oh, maybe we can't do that. There we go. The next reading. Equipping manuscripts. Okay, don't validate and hold. Oh, this is okay. Oh, is this like a little side quest or something, possibly? A dream.
Your turn? The servants are not very efficient.
Durocher can't be far away. They'll find her soon. Their search time is restricted, given that they must keep an eye on Adams.
I can take care of her, you know.
Yes. Well, in any case, I do thank you for bringing her to the island.
From what I've understood, the search of Durocher's room hasn't turned up any results.
Not yet, no. But we've put her son in there. Perhaps he'll find something.
That might come in handy.
Louis grows impatient at not yet having met the famous Lord Mortimer.
He will meet him tomorrow.
Strange. Seem to be learning.
Oh, what a pity to lose a knight at the start of the game. Are you waiting for someone?
A young French soldier.
During our game of chess?
Don't worry, Gregory. The game won't disappear. I'll have one of my men escort you back.
Don't trouble yourself. I know my way out.
Ah, good evening, gentlemen. Please forgive me for this late hour.
It is never too late. and we have much to discuss. One last move?
He's not happy, is he? He's not happy. He wanted to finish that game of chess.
Don't worry. Our games always seem to end like this.
Or always start like this. Come, take a seat.
Who is that other guy in there? This is weird. Are we gonna walk?
A little nighttime stroll, Mr. President?
There's nothing like it for a good night's sleep.
Do not hesitate to ask a servant to show you back.
The corridors seem quite safe.
Peppermint, lime flower, and valerian. My miracle remedy when one can't get to sleep. A very good night to you, Mr. President.
Thank you. And to you too, sir.
This guy's a bit of a weirdo. Uh-oh. Oh. Oh, got nosebleed again. Is that someone knocking at the door? Or is that just... Yeah.
I'm coming.
Dear Monsieur de Richet, please excuse me, but I am unable to join you at present. However, rest assured that we are doing all we can to resolve the case that concerns us.
Okay, doke. Who's knocking on that bloody door?
Last Judgment. Why do I always get the most terrifying room?
Wait, I'm coming, I'm coming.
Excuse me. Am I bothering you?
Yes.
No, not in the least. Is something wrong?
I'm going to need your help.
Oh dear.
Do you remember the young lady we spoke of in the hall?
Yes.
I bumped into her in the small salon before.
Well, she is the daughter of my friend, the Vice President, John Adams. But she is supposed to be dead.
Yeah, that's bizarre. Fair enough.
Good heavens! I was present at her funeral.
It is disturbing indeed.
Yes. I need to make sure it's her. That's where you come in. I want you to distract Elizabeth while I search her room. And perhaps get my hands on some important information. At least I hope so. Elizabeth is in the small salon. If you hurry, you can still catch her. I just need 10 minutes.
But if my vision is true, there are two men nearby discussing very important issues, and one of them looks much like Mortimer. Washington is very kind, but I came to this island for my mother, not for his ghost stories.
Alright, we'll help him.
Count on me, sir.
Thank you, my friend. Keep Elizabeth downstairs as long as possible. She must not return to her room.
Trust me.
I will do what I can.
According to Washington, Lady Adams is in the small salon. I better hurry.
Where is the small salon? Can we... where's the stairs? Okay. Downstairs.
Louis, you're straying from your objective.
Am I? Okay. Guess we're not going that way then. It looked quicker the other way on the map. Maybe not. Going down. Where's she gone? What's he up to? Peeping Tom.
Ah, my son. Oh, you are a godsend.
What's the matter, Your Eminence?
I believe Miss Adams may be in danger.
What do you mean?
Do you hear that? She is being manhandled in the small salon.
By whom?
I don't know exactly. A thug, a Frenchman, it seems. By the cut of his cloth, I'd say he's a member of the French Revolutionary Government. You should do something, my son.
Why couldn't you do something?
Shit. I was supposed to make sure Adams wouldn't go back to her room. Don't worry, Your Eminence. I'll take care of it. Probably nothing to worry about.
Do you want me to call for help?
Please don't do anything. I'm sure with a little goodwill, everything will work out fine. Don't go and wake up the whole manor, please.
Thank you, my son. May God watch over you.
Who do you think you are?
Forgive.
Oh. Multiple paths. Gidoke.
Me, sir.
If we were in France, I'd have sent you to the guillotine for what you just said.
Please, just let me go back to my room.
Can't go back to your room.
Hey, you! Stay out of it! This is none of your business. I'm gonna teach this little slut how to behave.
What the hell is going on?
Huh? I don't think you know who I am.
Stop. I beg you. I didn't mean to. Don't hit me, please, sir.
Shit. If I step in, Adams might just run back to her room. And if I do nothing, yes, Washington will have enough time to search, but this girl's gonna suffer. Damn it, what should I do?
Let her go! Huh? Stay out of it, boy!
Oh, oh, didn't really mean to press that.
Shit.
What are you playing at? I told you to mind your own business, boy!
Oh dear.
If you think you can side with this whore and then just walk away, you're out of your mind. Give me one good reason not to knock you down.
Sir, you obviously do not know who I am, or you'd keep your distance.
Ooh, one more like that and I'm gonna get scared.
Good, good,
Don't
good,
think you're getting away with it that easily. I'm sick of all these toffs. If we were in Paris, I'd send you all to the guillotine. And on top of it all, a woman telling me how I ought to behave? I won't stand for it.
Okay, wait a minute.
What? Don't tell me you're gonna defend these harlots.
I believe in man. From speech comes dialogue. From dialogue, peace is born. And from peace, great destinies flourish.
What the fuck are you talking about? I
don't know.
the feeling you're trying to put one over on me. If that's the case, you're making a big mistake.
Sorry about that. Look, there's no point in us aggravating each other. Let's both just go our separate ways.
Don't move. We're not done yet. You wanted to be the knight in shining armor and save the damsel in distress.
Yep.
Let's see how brave you are.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Chill, Bill. Use a golden elixir, cure yourself. Beg.
Listen, we barely know each other, and it seems everything went a bit too far. Let me apologize if I offended you in any way.
What's wrong? Someone cut your balls off?
Listen, we barely know each other, and it seems everything went a bit too far. Let me apologize if I offended you in any way.
What's wrong? Someone cut your balls off?
Oh dear.
You should have kept your big nose out.
Ouch. Well, on the positive, he didn't shoot me. Failed. Lots of alternative paths as well. Night stroll complete. And we got a black eye. Oh, how do I get back here?
The bastard caught me dead to rights.
Where was that?
Liam, you have failed me. I don't know what you were doing, but Elizabeth returned much too soon. Any earlier, and I would have been caught. I didn't get time to search through everything, but I did manage to find what I was looking for. The young lady really is John Adams' daughter. Signed, George Washington.
Okay, so
well
you got...
done, Louis. The President of the United States asked for your assistance and you screwed up? Mother finds out, I get the feeling I'll never hear the end of it. Not for a few years, anyway. Now, what was I going to do last night? Ah, yes. Search the room. According to what I saw in my vision, this room was Mother's before I got it. Maybe she left something behind that will help me find her.
Yep, there was... Oh, we got more manuscripts. Space. Is that another... Lots of royal jelly.
Nothing.
Nothing?
Nothing.
Nothing. We'll stay in the room to start with. Let's just go...
Inspiration of St. Matthew, or Matthew writing his gospel, dictated to him by voices. I haven't even had time to unpack my cases.
Just won't do.
Dear Monsieur de Richet, please excuse me, but I am unable to join you at present. However, rest assured that we are doing all we can to resolve the case that concerns us. By the way, enclosed you will find a key that will enable you to retrieve the personal effects your mother left behind. Yours faithfully, Lord William.
By the way, enclosed.
Writing material.
Interesting. Seems okay, we can't use it yet. Don't have the skills. Damn, we don't have the skills to do that either.
Inferno by Dante. Abandon hope, all ye who enter here. Lovely lectures Mortimer's giving to his guest. Look, markings on the floor. Just a bit worn out. I was hoping to find something leading to a secret passage.
Secret door?
Oh, this
maybe.
Bookcase is well stocked. Oh, this book has been put back the wrong way round. A Voyage Around the World. The travelogue of the explorer Louis-Antoine de Bougainville. One of Mother's favorite books. What a coincidence. And I don't believe in coincidences. It's just too much. I don't know what's going on here, but if you felt threatened, I'll bet you'd leave a clue, wouldn't you, Mother? Found it. A faint sign of the order, barely visible. Mother, you undoubtedly must have hidden a clue in this book. Let's see if I can find anything else in this room.
We can't do that. I need more vigilance.
Far from solving the puzzle, I must keep searching.
Can we we got a point I think to unlock. Can we not upgrade our... What is this? Vigilance, there we go. No, we can't, we need more points. Did I look at that book? I did.
I'm not far from solving the puzzle, I must keep searching.
Alright, where do we...
Inferno by Dante.
Yeah, we looked at that already.
Abandon hope, all ye who enter here. Lovely lectures Mortimer's giving to his guests. Very jolly.
What's this?
Nothing here. I wouldn't mind a nice strong coffee though.
Coffee!
There's a circle around the lock here. Must be the trunk Mortimer was talking about. The key should open it.
Use the key. Hey presto. That's a big... Is that a gem or is that royal jelly?
There's a note. Effects of Sœur de Richer, to be given to her son, Louis. I should probably take it.
Hold amber fragments. Each time you pick up 4 of them. Increase your maximum. Okay.
Alright. I've retrieved everything. Saint Francis of Assisi in ecstasy, before superior voices. It always amuses me to see how art gets used for propaganda purposes.
Right, so we've kind of done everything here, so we're going to go outside. There's nothing up here. What's going on there?
Here's something that will undermine my botanist's appreciation for the local climate. Let's recap. My mother was in this room. I found a rare edition of her favorite book. She must have left something behind.
But
She
where?
must use the writing materials. What if she used lemon juice instead? An old trick used to hide messages. A message using invisible ink. I bet she used a lemon to leave a message. Now, how do I reveal the message?
That's a good question. Find something to reveal the hidden message.
The message is illegible. I have to keep searching.
Okay, dope. Soot. That might work. Wouldn't take them over with bare hands personally, but that one still looks hot.
Damn, I'm making a serious mess here. It's no good. It might have worked if the writing had left marks in the paper, but no, there's only traces of lemon. Luckily, I've only put ash on part of the message.
Okay.
Nothing here. I wouldn't mind a nice, strong coffee, though.
Yep, still want coffee. That's just the picture,
Saint
isn't it?
Jerome the Angel. Yet again, art with political undertones with an image of a saint hearing voices.
It's just pictures. What's in the box? Can't unlock it. Oh, candle? Possibly. Can we possibly use that in some way? Back here again. Take the ink. Don't quite know what we're doing, but I'm sure it'll all come.
I haven't even had time to unpack my cases.
Bien, Monsieur de Richer.
Okay, yeah, we'll go back to the pour some ink. Finish the page. Let's try that.
Aha! It's working! The heat reveals the message. Let's see what my mother wrote. Where all eyes size you up, you must pass by the Gorgon. Gorgon was the name of Medusa in Greek mythology. On the other hand, where all eyes size you up, I don't get it. And judging by the number of paintings in the manor, could be anywhere. Damn! The message continues, but thanks to me, the rest of the text is unreadable. Great. I hope it wasn't a unique edition or Mother's gonna kill me. Now I better hurry and find that damn Medusa.
Okey-doke.
Dinner is served in the red salon.
Typical.
Lunchtime.
I'm not hungry. Please give my apologies to all the guests.
Sir Holm requests your presence, sir.
Well, I guess I'm just gonna have to wait before going and looking for my Medusa.
Tell him I'll be there in a minute.
Hunger strikes. Right, where are we going? Go to the red salon on the first floor. Oh, we don't need that.
If I get a chance, I may have to take a little tour through the rooms of the other guests. Monseigneur, His Eminence Cardinal Piaggi.
Am I going the right way? Probably not. What's this? More royal jelly. Oh, that's not open.
President George Washington.
Let no one disturb me. I'm busy.
Too bad. I'll see him later.
Okay, don't want to talk to me. Where's the dinner?
That's the door to Elizabeth's room.
Oh, okay, just walk in.
For God's sakes, what happened in here?
What the hell? What the? She a bit freaky, is she? Wowza. She may be a bit weird. Validate. Gives you focus state.
Carmelite water. They say that if you drink this, it gives you a real boost. June 11th, 1791. My dear Elizabeth, your last letter gave me much cause for concern. Your words were so cold, as if emotions no longer matter to you. Father maintains that the secondary effects of your treatment still trouble you, but that they will soon subside. Should I believe him? I cling to the belief that we shall soon see each other again, at long last. Right soon. Your loving sister.
Right.
P.S.
What's that other letter? There's lots of letters.
August 24th, 1792. Elizabeth, I'm
Okay, I'm not going to read all of them.
30 November, 1791. My dear sister, the cancellation of our reunion hit me like a stab to the heart. Father told me it was for your welfare.
Okay. Still got to get to this bloody yeah, I don't know what. I mean, we're not supposed to be in here, are we? To be honest. We've just entered someone's room. We're out there, say so.
Looks like I found a box containing some kind of white crystals.
Assume the crystals?
Well, let's see what it tastes like.
Yeah, that's what everyone does. That's what everyone does when they find some crystals.
Tasting everything I find now.
Just encountered an immunity. One effort point is locked. Use your golden elixir. Okay. Golden elixir. Where is the golden? Do I have golden elixir? How do we use that? Oop. Nope. Oh, these are okay. We've collected. Okay, it's kind of collectibles, I think. Right. So this is where we came in. I kind of guess we're done for the time being. In that room. That's a bit of a weird room. Am I going the right way still?
President George Washington.
Oh, that's... I might have gone the wrong way. Again. Nope, no door there. Where am I supposed to be going?
Monseigneur, His Eminence Cardinal Piaggi.
Can't go in there. Excuse me.
Huh, that's me.
Yeah, we don't want to go back there. Trying to get to the Red Salon.
Duke Manuel Godoy.
Nope. This looks more...
Might be better to take a different stairway. Might be better to take a different stairway. That must be the door to the room of Monsieur Napoleon Bonaparte.
Nope, not that one.
Sir Jacques Peru.
That one's locked. I guess we go down, so... Stairs. That, hold on. More books.
Decorum guide.
There's, which one was that? That one. Or was it that one? That one. Oh, so they just give skill points. That's cool. Don't have to use them. Oh, it's her.
Excuse me, Monsieur de Richet. I really need to talk to you.
Is this about last night?
No, that was just a misunderstanding. I'm sure it was a little bit my fault, too.
There's no excuse for that man's horrible behavior. You ought to tell Sir Holmes.
Look, the only thing that I care about is that I've lost something precious. I'm not worried about Jacques Peru. You're her son. Sarah de Richet's son.
Yes, why?
Last night, I found out that your mother was on the island. What are you doing here?
Excuse me, but speaking frankly, why would you care?
I know your mother very well.
Really?
Yes, I have been in your mother's care ever since I was born.
She nursed you.
Oh, I wouldn't say nursed. No, I remember her stare, cold as ice. Her sadistic hands pressing over my mouth to silence me while I screamed in pain. I remember her knees, too. She held me down with them while she cut and burned scars into me.
Hold on a minute. What do you mean?
You can ask her when you see her.
Huh, she's getting more and more agitated.
It's a bit weird.
Look, I've got to go.
Wait. I need to know more about you and my mother. Why did she put you through all of that? There must be some reason for what she did.
What's the point of rubbing salt in the wounds?
There's no way my mother just did that to you out of spite. However horrible the things she did were, I've got to believe she did it in your best interest.
Do you have any idea how stupid that
Oops.
sounds? I know your little game. You're no different from the rest of them. You couldn't give a damn about me. The only thing you're interested in is finding out about your mother.
Don't say that. Not everyone wants to use you. Some people care about you, don't they? Haven't you got a sister?
Yes.
I'm sure she loves you with all her heart.
She's the only one who cares about me. I would have put an end to it all by now if it weren't for her.
Happy days.
Since you insist, I'll tell you how I met your mother.
Thanks for trusting me.
You see, before I was born, my mother often suffered from hallucinations and fits of anger. Soon people could barely recognize her. She became a completely different person. So my father spent an enormous amount of money paying for the best doctors, but none of them were able to cure her. The last resort was to call a priest.
So, is that what your father did?
No. He went to an expert in the occult.
Ah, my mother.
Her reputation already extended beyond our borders. My mother's fits stopped at my birth, and Sarah de Richet concluded that the evil had passed into me. Not only did it encourage her to stay, but she took the opportunity to advise my father to separate me from the rest of my family. That's how I was declared stillborn. My fate was decided that very day.
It would coincide with my mother's frequent trips to America.
I had my first fit when I was 3. That's when your mother began her experiments to rid me of the evil inside.
I understand how you feel, but I know my mother. I'm sure she had her reasons, even if it seems difficult to believe.
Everything she put me through was all for nothing. My whole life was ruined for nothing.
So what brings you here then?
My father used to know Sir Holm. He offered to introduce me to the world's leading authority in the occult.
Lord Mortimer.
He was my last hope. Until I found out he had also invited your mother.
It's got to be a coincidence. I don't believe for a second she's coming for you.
You can't change my mind about this, Louis. My days are numbered, and I know it.
Okay. Seem to add up. Largely. Let's go and talk to him. We seem to be
What can I do for you, sir? I am at your service day and night, sir.
I would like to speak about your master, Lord Mortimer.
Do please excuse me, sir, but I shall make no comment about my master. Is there anything else that sir would like to know?
What is outside on the island exactly?
Lord Mortimer has made a point of keeping the main part of the island in its natural state, sir. For security reasons, only the wharves and the gardens are accessible to guests. If sir would like to walk along the wharves, he has only to follow the pathway used upon his arrival. If he would like to walk in the interior gardens of the manor, I would advise sir to pass through the portrait gallery. May I help sir in any other way?
Okay, just... Can you tell me about the other guests?
Tell me about the guests.
Do excuse me, sir, but I am bound by discretion to say nothing about Lord Mortimer's guests, sir. Perhaps sir would like to know something else?
Pretty useless, aren't you?
As I was unable to bring my personal effects with me, I was wondering if you could find me a few items.
Of course, sir. What would you require?
I still haven't quite recovered after that boat crossing. Would you happen to have any devil's thorn by any chance?
I am sorry, sir, but the devil's thorn may be just a plant, but it is also a powerful psychotropic drug that causes undesirable diuretic effects. I would advise against, sir, taking any.
That's not going to work. That golden elixir.
You wouldn't have a little golden elixir I could use, would you?
Oh, unfortunately, sir, I have orders not to give any of that medicine to any of Lord Mortimer's guests. Some guests are here to follow a very strict treatment. Mixing or combining certain substances would be dangerous for sir.
What have you got?
A little Carmelite water would do me a lot of good. Could you find me some, please?
Oh, the tonics are under lock and key, sir. Lord Mortimer only allows access to them in cases of emergency.
Okie doke, and amber.
My good fellow, would you have any amber available?
I would, but unfortunately I don't think I am authorized to give it out, sir. I believe it is a precious stone.
Useless. Manuscript?
What's that book you're hiding in your jacket?
The Sorrows of Young Werther by Goethe, sir, and I am not hiding it.
Hand it to me, please.
It is damaged, sir. I would never dare lend sir a book in such a pitiful state, sir. I took it to restore.
He don't want to give anything, does he? I think we'll leave him be. Seems to just be wasting my time almost. Where are we going? Go to the red salon on the first floor. Guess that's upstairs somewhere. Even though I thought we came. What was that?
Lord Mortimer certainly has a taste for staging rooms.
Am I on the... This is the first floor, okay. So, where are we trying to get to? The red salon. I can only imagine it's through here and then through the next room, possibly, although we can't get through here. Or can we? Maybe not. Can you tell us where the red salon is?
What can I do for you, sir? I am at your service day and night, sir.
What's on the first floor?
What's on the first floor?
The first floor is reserved for guests, sir. That is where sir will find his private rooms. The main corridor leads around the building. 3 stairways will enable sir to return to the ground floor. It is also from there that sir will be able to reach the second floor.
Thank you very much.
Anything else, sir?
Nope. Should, I was hoping that would have, created access to... We don't seem to be able to get anywhere. I guess we've got to go upstairs again. Oops. Oh, we can't go that way. Strange. Is there anything over here that I'm missing? Golden elixir. Take that. Oh, what's on there? Or can we just sit down, maybe? It's time to chill. Okay, where's... Yeah, time to go... I guess we've got to go back upstairs and... The first time... Oh, maybe we can't go back upstairs? Can't go that way. just heard a light go on. Oh, up there. That's a picture, isn't
Saturn
it?
devouring his son. Good God, how awful.
Oh, pictures.
Everything in this painting is disturbing. It's the first time I've seen brushstrokes like this.
What did we want a picture of before?
Blind Oedipus. Blinded himself. What a tragic destiny.
Oh, there's something else over there as well.
Fall of the Damned by Rubens. The man who cannot achieve the salvation of God the Father is offered to fall into the
Devil's Fawn.
depths of the abyss.
Ah, there we go. After all that time, I actually found the right door. It's him again.
What do you want?
Round 2. Okay, maybe not.
I'd rather keep all my teeth.
Not yet. Not yet. We'll be back for him.
Dear friends, I bid you welcome. I hope the night was not too short.
Tray unlocked.
Your Eminence, Duchess, Monsieur de Richet, allow me to introduce our new guests. They arrived during the night. Johann Christoph von Wollner, Minister of Religious Affairs and close aide of Frederick William II, King of Prussia. Napoleon Bonaparte, Lieutenant of the French Revolutionary Army. And Jacques Peroux, French Revolutionary Tribunal Judge. Unfortunately, my friends, Lord Mortimer will not be joining us this morning, but he should be with us later. So, let us begin.
What is Mortimer playing at? He tells me to come urgently and he sends no one to meet me?
What a story.
You must be
Oh.
Peru looks totally out of place here.
And right he was too.
He's counting the 10 sets of cutlery around each plate? The man is completely lost.
Thank you again for the wine, Your Eminence. It is served every day at the king's table.
I am delighted to hear it.
Volner and Piaggi seem to be getting along well.
My dear Johann, how are you?
Glad to make landfall at last. And yourself?
Very well.
And your husband?
He's poorly. The French Revolution gives him terrible headaches.
Oh, I understand. I shall feel better too, as soon as the situation is settled.
If by chance the French crisis is emulated in Berlin, there will always be a refuge for you in London, my dear.
Your offer does you honor. But London is much closer to Paris than Berlin. Beware. The French are capable of sailing up the Thames straight to the Houses of Parliament.
Oh, my friend, I am shaking in my clogs.
Very funny, sir. Ah.
A Prussian-Britannic coalition is not good for France. The last time we fought against them, our empire went up in smoke.
Is the wine to your liking?
Very much so, Sir Gregory. Such complexity. Typically French. A Sauterne, isn't it?
Absolutely.
If I'm not mistaken, this is not Lord Mortimer's favourite wine. It is yours.
In his absence, I have taken the liberty of making a slight deviation from the rule, but I count on your discretion.
Don't worry, I appreciate the same grape varieties as you. I remember the last time we tasted that nectar here at this table. The finest minds of the century were present.
And the last time we drank it, the orphanage in Bloomsbury was still in ruins.
Would you repeat that?
Oh, well, I put some small effort into the works. The orphanage reopened just before Christmas. The bedrooms, washrooms, and the classrooms had all been refurbished.
I don't know what to say. You have given the girls a wonderful Christmas gift. Thank you.
I made a promise. Now it is done.
Oh, crap. Nearly missed that.
It's the first time I've ever seen her so moved. Just mention that orphanage broke right through Emily's hard shell.
Found her weakness.
Yes, Thank you. I had a moment of absence, but here I am again.
What do you think of Volner?
The Prussian king is his puppet.
I find it hard to believe the king of Prussia is so weak.
Be careful. Volner is as influential as he is dangerous.
You seem to know each other well.
We used to work together.
I see.
Kinduci.
Have you any information on this Napoleon?
What do you think, madam? What is this Bonaparte doing here?
The presence of a soldier is never a good sign. It can only mean there's going to be further war. To answer your question, I only know that his family were in favor of the revolution, and that it almost cost them their lives.
Thank you, that's helpful.
Monsieur de Richet, it would seem we have common interests. Could we speak in private, please?
Okey-dokey.
Yes, I heard the view.
One-on-one.
Lord Mortimer and the Golden Order, through your mother, have concluded a financial agreement.
Stay composed, Louis. I'm listening.
An agreement for cannons. Lord Mortimer assured me that you are to take over the project on behalf of your mother. You must know that I am deeply sorry about their disappearance, but I must validate the deal urgently if I want to be able to organize things properly.
I haven't seen Lord Mortimer yet. I'm afraid I'll be unable to answer your questions.
He assured me that you could replace your mother during her absence.
I appreciate his confidence, but still, this is a bit hasty. But please continue.
Of course, but I need to know if I can count you among my allies.
Well, of course.
And for that, I have a little question for you. The agreement stipulates an aid of 50,000 louis d'or for 200 cannon.
Okay, doke.
I don't know. Maybe you ought to speak to my mother.
Oh, what a pity. I was hoping you would be up to the challenge. Too bad.
Oh dear.
I have one last question I would like to pose to you. We don't know each other yet, you and I need to make sure that we both share the same vision for the future of France. Given the hard times that have befallen our beautiful country, what do you think it would take to restore its luster?
The revolution was a good thing, but it gave birth to a monster. We must overthrow the new system in place.
Ah, you are right. Monsieur de Richet, I am reassured. I am very happy to have met you. Lord Mortimer was right to put his trust in you. I hope to work with you in the very near future. I would like to thank you for your support by offering you this humble little gift.
A book.
Reflections on the revolution in France. Monsieur Bonaparte, I thank you for this gesture, and please know that I, too, am delighted to have met you.
Happy days. Is that dinner bell?
My friends, I would like to say a few words, please. I would like to thank Lord Mortimer, and you, Sir Holm, for bringing us all together here. Those of us for whom it is not the first time here, like me, are all trembling in sweet anticipation of the arrival of our host. For the rest, I would like to reassure you that Lord Mortimer always has a few surprising projects to propose. But I can assure you that each and every one of us has always benefited from them. The last time I came to this place, Lord Mortimer offered to help me in my electoral campaign for the presidency of the United States. And it is eminently clear that his support was an invaluable aid to us. We are here among like-minded people. So let us put aside the conflicts in which some of our nations find themselves at present. So I raise my glass in honor of you all, my new and old friends.
I trust you shall not be disappointed, Mr. Washington.
What happened there?
Right, we shall meet again tomorrow. All the guests will be present, as well as Lord Mortimer, I hope. Until then, I trust you will find plenty to keep you amused.
Okie Episode 3, Episode 1, Part 3 completed. And we are up to level 4. Lovely jubbly. Oh, we got some points. 8 points. Definitely want some. Okay, so we're at 0. So we do that, we go up to 1. Gonna take that as well. Still got quite a lot of points. Gonna kind of complete these where we're take the points which can definitely want some vigilance. I think we're gonna go, yeah, and psychology as well. That should do for now. Validate those. Jack of all trades, that's me.
Alright, let's recap. Before dinner, I was going to investigate my mother's message. I've got to find the place where all eyes size you up.
Wait. Oh, okay. That's strange how that. That's a quest. Find the place mentioned by your mother. Anything left here of interest? Nothing. Oh.
Well, Your Eminence, do you still have any room left?
Ah, my son, this sin of gluttony is the most difficult of all in my eyes. Nevertheless, what a charming moment we have had together. I'm delighted I was able to talk to Mr. von Wollner. We hadn't spoken to each other for an eternity.
Yes. I noticed that Your Eminence knew a fair number of people at the table.
The benefit of age, my son. This isn't my first invitation to Lord Mortimer's. You will see, it's the perfect place to make new friends. Indeed, I noticed that you and Mr. Bonaparte had already begun.
Ah, I adapt quickly to local customs. It's what I was taught.
And you are right to do so, my son. But tell me, have you had any news of your mother since your arrival?
No.
Alas, still nothing, Your Eminence. But I still haven't been able to meet Lord Mortimer.
Do not worry. It is typical of him. What can I say? Lord Mortimer is a very busy man. I should think you are beginning to worry.
Not really.
To tell you the truth, not really.
You are right. Be positive. Perhaps Sarah is in the company of Lord Mortimer, and they will both turn up shortly.
But while I have you with me, I have a question for you.
Go ahead, Louis. What can I do for you?
As I haven't visited all the manor yet, I wondered if you hadn't seen a Medusa by any chance.
I beg your pardon?
Yes, La Gorgogne, the Medusa from Greek mythology. Would you have seen one? In any shape or form?
Not at all, my son. I'm not sure what you're getting at, but unfortunately, I'm not going to be of any use to you.
Thank you anyway, Your Eminence. I won't take up any more of your time. On that last word, then I shall leave you to fight your demons.
Maybe that was the wrong question to ask.
See you later, my son.
Alright, find the place mentioned by your mother. Okay.
Devil's Thorn. I'll keep it. The lock is surrounded by a triple circle.
Don't have a key. I really need to be able to pick locks. Keeping a cult sim. Okay. There are more keys there.
The lock is surrounded by a triple circle.
That's an occult symbol, but nope, that didn't work. What? Sorry, what was down there? We go through the door. Oh, gold. More golden elixir. We got a ladder. Nope. More books.
Petrus, the Miller brothers. Mother expressly forbade me from reading it.
Aha, maybe we can go up the ladder. Oh, it's... Oh, we're full up on boiled jelly. Is that more royal jelly or? Nope.
A few pages out of an old encyclopedia.
What's that down there? Collector coins. A few more items. Where's Medusa?
Where all eyes size you up. Chances are, that's the room my mother spoke of. And she also spoke of a Medusa. Should we go and try to find the creature now?
We'll go this way and then we'll go in that room. I'm sure it's probably going to be in that room. More golden elixir. Carmelite water. Nope, nope, nope. So it's nope, nothing. What's going on in that picture? Ooh. Oh, Medusa. We found it.
I've got to find out what Mother was trying to do with her. The Medusa. A hero armed with a sword? A hero with a lantern? And the last one holding a shield. I'll stake my life on it. All the statues form a single scene together. The poor devils are about to face the beast. Let's give them a helping hand.
Do we have to rotate them or something then?
The statue is darker on the right-hand side. It must be often placed towards the fire, which would explain the difference in color. In that case, it would be facing the Medusa. Perfect for the coup de grace.
So rotate the statue towards Medusa. And you don't have. I guess we'll rotate you. I think that's the right way. I'm not sure.
Let's think. To vanquish the beast, the statues have to be lined up in a specific order. What can the shield be for? To protect its holder? Why not? But in that case, what's the lantern for? Step back and take a second, Louis. Be logical, but open-minded. Think outside the box. Nobody said a statue has to have only one use. I wonder if the lantern was to distract the Medusa. This shield can both protect the holder and also reflect the light from the lantern to distract the beast. In other words, I'll have to make an angle of 90 degrees between the lantern and the Medusa by turning the shield to face the sword. If Mortimer's the one who thought of all this stuff, then honestly,
shield to face the
sword.
sword.
Screw loose. Crazy idea, but worth a shot.
Choice already made. Rotate the statue towards the sword. Is that right? Maybe I got this one wrong. So towards the sword, isn't it? Or is it towards the shield? Nope. Nope. So that goes, surely that's, rotate the statue towards Medusa. In there. Nothing. What else was back there? Oops.
The Origin of Myths, a reinterpretation of legendary creatures. Just what I need. The text is in French on the left-hand page and in Latin on the right hand. Let's find the chapter on the Medusa. Hang on. This version is significantly different from the regular one. It recounts how men have always belittled women in society. Harpies, mermaids, the chimera, the hydra, the gorgons. Ah, the section on the Medusa. While some of the heroes divert attention from the gorgon, the hero with the sword brandishes his weapon at the Medusa.
Okay, so sword to Medusa. Does that mean I have to face her towards the sword as well? Oh, we can't do that. So possibly to the lantern. Our sword towards Medusa.
The statue is darker on the right-hand side. It must be often placed towards the fire, which would explain the difference in color. In that case, it would be facing the Medusa. Perfect for the coup de grace.
I think that's right. Rotate this to the shield. My thinking. Well, actually, maybe not. Maybe that's got to be rotated to the sword.
Let's think. To vanquish the beast, the statues have to be lined up in a specific order. What can this shield be for? To protect its holder? Why not? But in that case, what's the lantern for? Step back and take a second, Louis. Be logical, but open-minded. Think outside the box. Nobody said a statue has to have only one use. I wonder if the lantern was to distract the Medusa. This shield can both protect the holder and also reflect the light from the lantern to distract the beast. In other words, I'll have to make an angle of 90 degrees between the lantern and the Medusa by turning the shield to face the sword. If Mortimer's the one who thought of all this stuff, then honestly, he must have a screw loose. Crazy idea, but worth a shot.
Okay, so towards the lantern. How would I know when I've done it right? That's my... What's up there? Put the statue towards the shield. Guess it will light up or something. He's going that way. I think it's right. Okay, so I think you've got to be rotated towards the shield, I think.
It looks right, but nothing's happening. Maybe, in this position, the hero with the shield is just dazzling his colleague.
So that seems... We've got to dazzle the Medusa, surely.
If I respect the legend, I have to place the hero holding the shield in front of the Medusa. Except for here, it doesn't work. There must be something else.
Can we rotate it that way? Aha! Something's going on. Took me long enough, but... Oh.
Whoa.
Secret door. Oh, hello.
For Pete's sake, Emily. You scared the pants off me. Don't ever do that again.
Well, keep your nose out of my business then.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Stop fooling around and tell me what you're doing here.
Let's be honest.
I've discovered a hidden message from my mother. She explains how to find the secret room. Something must have attracted her here, so I've come to check it out. And you? What brings you here?
My, you're curious.
Let me guess.
Go on then, impress me.
You're spying on Mortimer, right?
Everyone is spying on Mortimer.
Shall I take that for a yes?
Take it as you please, but I wouldn't be surprised if all the guests were around here somewhere searching the manor. Well, no matter. I'll tolerate your presence this one time. Now, since you're here, make yourself useful. Look around on your side. I'll do the same on mine, and if you find anything of interest, let me know.
Oh yeah, in your dreams. At your service, madam.
Okie dokie.
I found an amazing ring. There's an inscription engraved on it. Emily, when I see that ring, I can no longer hold back my feelings for you.
Oh, stop it. You're being ridiculous.
What do you mean? I was just about to get down on one knee.
Carry on searching.
You're kind of blocking the way, love.
A golden fleece.
It's freezing. Hurry up.
Advise her to use the hide.
Cold? You want a rug? It'll warm you up.
I wouldn't be caught dead in that horrible thing.
That's a pity. The gold color brings out your eyes.
And your flattery brings out your boorishness.
No books.
An unofficial gospel? You'd be more likely to find this kind of book at the Vatican.
Nothing special. The library at Buckingham has 3.
Well, bragger.
Gee, is there anything England doesn't have yet? Wait, yes, there is. The United States.
Wow, not yet. Besides, as far as I know, they don't speak French in the United States.
Oui, oui. What's that? Collector coins? We do like some collector coins, don't we?
Guess what I found?
The Holy Grail.
Older than that.
A piece of Noah's Ark.
Not that old.
This could go on for hours. Just tell me.
Caesar's laurel wreath.
Stop! Don't put your grubby fat fingers on it.
You find my fingers fat?
At least put on some gloves.
Please note, my fingers are slim.
You were going to leave marks. My God, what an amateur.
Many a harpsichord players would love to have sexy fingers like mine.
Tell me where you took your infiltration classes so I can have your tutor executed.
Let's compare hands then. We'll soon see whose fingers are fattest.
No, I'm not going to compare hands with you. Let's just keep going.
Bad loser.
It's a sword.
You should see this sword, Emily. It's magnificent.
I'm busy. Describe it to me.
It really does look like Joan of Arc's sword.
The famous Maid of Orleans. One of your favourite historical heroines.
You bet. Given the number of English butts she kicked.
And we all know where that got her. When you finished playing, maybe you can help me search the place?
Where else we got? Oh, hello.
Oh, looks like a pamphlet on different political regimes. Written by Mortimer himself.
What royal jelly is that?
Amber.
Amber, okay.
Here's something interesting. A manor in Maine, hundreds of acres of land in Catalonia, properties in Shanghai. Incredible. Some of these deeds are over 600 years old, and all signed by the hand of Mortimer.
I wonder if that's what inspired my mother's attention. How come all these documents have Mortimer's signature on them?
Do you think all these properties really belong to him?
Probably, but that doesn't mean they weren't stolen.
But Mortimer's signature, it looks genuine.
Maybe he erased the original ones and signed his name instead.
These documents are intriguing, but do you really think that's what attracted your mother's attention here?
I don't know. She was obsessed with Mortimer, and I must confess these property deeds are troubling.
If that's the case, why would she have left them?
Once again, I don't know. We'll have to ask her when we find her. And what's your take? Why keep such a collection hidden in a secret room? Any thoughts?
Mortimer has every reason in the world to conceal it, even if only to keep it from people like us.
Hey, Emily, we're not thieves. We're only looking. I wonder why my mother didn't make it clear what she was interested in here.
She didn't have time to write it down, or maybe she wasn't sure of what she was looking for.
Or she wanted to protect her discoveries. It's disturbing.
You'll just have to search the rest of the room. Maybe you'll find something.
Okie dokie. Right.
What is that you found?
A cameo pendant. What's going on?
I got her attention.
For crying out loud, Emily, you lunged for that jewel like your life depended on it. Tell me what this is about.
No. We just met, Louis. I like you, but I can't just suddenly open myself up like a book to you.
Listen, Emily. It seems pretty obvious to me that you haven't come here for the sole purpose of sampling Mortimer's cellar. Stop all the clever evasions and just trust me.
And why the hell should I place my trust in you, Louis?
Mortimer's
I trust
letter,
you.
My mother's message in the book, the Golden Order. What more do you need as proof of my goodwill?
I freely admit that my wary side does get the better of me sometimes.
Wary? Yeah, like a wild animal.
Don't exaggerate.
But that's what I like about you.
I'll admit you are fairly reliable.
That's it? I was expecting more.
Well, I'm prepared to trust you when it comes to choosing a French cheese, but I've nothing to gain by confiding in you any further than that.
Nothing to gain? Damn it, Emily! I'm only trying to help you. Stop needing to gain something all the time.
Because you think I need help?
Just like everyone. You have your strengths and your weaknesses, and there's no use pretending otherwise.
Ha! And I bet you found out where I'm weak, haven't you?
It's obvious to me that whenever anyone seriously questions you, you start to lose your footing. It's not a big deal in and of itself, but we can help each other when that happens. Together, we'll be much stronger.
My dear Louis, you're very kind, but you are completely mistaken.
Oops.
I have no problem whatsoever dealing with being questioned. I'm sorry to tell you, but you read me badly. I might have some weaknesses, but I don't need your help to overcome them. And I'm simply not contemplating collaborating with anyone at this time. Do you understand?
Yes. You're the kind of girl who gets by on her own and who shares nothing.
The fact is, you are completely mistaken about me.
Oh dear.
I already have a work partner. I know my weaknesses. I don't doubt that your abilities will be of use to me, but I already have all that, thanks to my teammate.
Is there any chance you might tell me who he is?
No, I've already said too much. Consider yourself lucky I've even given you this much. It's extremely rare, believe me.
Come on, don't stop now that you've come this far. You know that eventually I'll end up making you talk.
Well, since no one can resist you, let's see if you can guess who my partner is.
You're a gambler. So, your partner is... Chances are, you're working with a member of the Order.
The only members of the Order other than ourselves are your mother and Mr. Washington. The former has sadly gone missing. As for the latter, I knew nothing of his arrival. Incidentally, you must have noticed how inefficiently our Order communicates internationally.
A father.
Your father. The force of youth combined with the wisdom of ancestors.
I never knew my father. And it'll be better for him if I never do find him.
Going well.
Sorry.
I thought you'd figured out I was an orphan.
No. Please forgive me. I didn't know.
Right, time is short. You haven't convinced me. I prefer to remain discreet. Don't take it the wrong way. All I can tell you is I'm looking for my sister. And if I reacted so strongly at the sight of the cameo pendant, it's because I thought it belonged to her. But it doesn't.
I understand.
That didn't go too well.
I won't insist.
It's time to leave.
Must do better.
So, what do you think of our first adventure?
I must admit it has been fun by your side.
Same here.
Oh, she's been been drinking too much again?
Louis, I need to talk to you right now.
What the hell?
Good evening, Elizabeth. Actually, this is not a good time.
I'm begging you, please don't leave me alone.
I'll be waiting for you in your room, but don't be late.
Ooh,
I was sure there was a certain je ne sais quoi between us.
Louis, we need to talk now. Otherwise it'll be too late.
Looks like Elizabeth really needs me, but if I start talking to her, for sure Emily won't wait for me. What should I do?
Okay, let's follow Elizabeth.
Sorry, Emily, but I can't leave Elizabeth like this.
All right, Elizabeth. How can I help?
Thank you. Come on, follow me.
Knight in shining armor.
Louis, right now.
Does Lord Mortimer know the mess you've made of your room?
Listen to me, damn it! My days are numbered.
Elizabeth, I don't know if it's about my mother again, but I'm telling you, you've nothing to be afraid of. She didn't come here for you.
I saw her.
Saw who? You saw my mother? When?
Just last night. I went out to walk along the cliff top and I saw her in the distance. She tried to hide right away, but I'm sure it was her.
Are you saying you recognized my mother in the middle of the night while she was hiding?
Yes, Louis. I know it was her.
You just said she was far away, right? In the middle of the night. And the exterior of the island isn't exactly well lit.
Listen, I'm telling you, it was her.
Did you talk to each other?
No, she was far away. I didn't make any noise, and then she was gone.
Have you told anyone you've seen her? Sir Holmes? Mortimer?
You don't understand. It's her. She's here.
Yes, I understand.
No, you're not listening. The moment I saw her, I was overcome by spasms. She's here. I'm telling you, it was her.
She's a bit weird.
I need something to calm me down.
Just
I'll
one
drink
glass.
with you, but let's go easy on it, okay?
I don't know where she gets her rot gut from, but frankly, it's disgusting.
You know, Louis, when I came here, it was in the hope of getting help. I've only just now realized that I've been drawn here into a trap.
Whoa. The alcohol's gone to my head.
Yep, one sip.
Here, the condemned's last drink.
Elizabeth, alcohol never solves anything. I'm going to stop now.
Listen up. You want to know what your mother was capable of, right? You want to know the reason why. Well, you're gonna have to follow me to the bottom of the abyss, Louis. Either drink or get out.
Oh, go on in.
Man,
you took me in.
Easy with the booze.
You took me into it.
I won't last the night.
Let's go easy on the drinking, okay? Alcohol won't solve our problems.
Ugh, the second one isn't any easier.
So, do you want to know why she did all those things to me or not? Even if it changes the image you have of her forever?
What was she trying to cure you of then?
Of the one illness she never managed to treat me for.
Okay.
Come on, Elizabeth. We have to finish what we started.
We're getting good info. Or consumable items. Oh dear. Use the golden elixir.
I feel all dizzy.
There must have been a reason. Just tell me. Tell me what my mother treated you for.
She wanted to silence them!
What? What are you talking about? Silence what?
The voices. The voices in my head. They speak to me, Louis. They've always told me what to do. They say nasty things to me.
Elizabeth, are you saying that spirits talk to you?
You're right. Sometimes there are several voices. How did you know?
No, listen, I don't know anything. I I'm just repeating what you said.
They want me. Want me just for themselves. They talk to me all the time. Yet your mother did everything to make them go away. Ever since I was little. And look at the result.
It's impossible, Mother. You spent your life trying to prove that the supernatural doesn't exist. Why punish this poor girl? Oh, shit. What has she done to you?
Uh-oh, Louis. Are you starting to believe me?
No, but
Too bad it's all been for nothing. They're still there, you know.
What do you mean? They're still talking to you?
All the time. Despite everything Sarah put me through, I still hear them. And here I am on a lost island, knowing that no one knows me. And I find myself here at the exact same time as her. You see? You understand? You sense it too. I'm going to die here. I beg you, tell me you believe me.
Okay.
I'm here, Elizabeth. I'm right here with you. And I do believe you.
Thank you, Louis. You know, despite what people might think, I'm not crazy.
Just do a bloody good impression.
My God, Elizabeth, how's this possible?
Welcome to my world, Lil Louis. Welcome to my life.
Why is Earth?
Let's not rush into things. You have nothing to fear here. I'm with you. And anyway, my mother's gone missing. You're not in any danger.
That's not what the voices say.
Listen to me. Don't give up. You must resist. And tomorrow, you'll see. Things will be better.
You like my little concoction, don't you? That's rare.
What?
It no longer has any effect on me. But my guests generally don't appreciate me mixing alcohol with laudanum.
What? You put laudanum in my drink?
In both. Don't worry, my little Louis. We'll sink down to the bottom together.
Oh man, I feel like puking. I really feel like shit. I gotta get back.
Don't worry, Louis. I'm here now. I'll take good care of you.
What is this bitch gonna do to me?
Don't touch me!
Just leave. If I get up, I'll fall.
Oh, little
Oh dear.
Louie's tired. Leave everything to me.
What the hell? Please don't kill me.
Just let go.
Mademoiselle, may I come in?
The morning after.
My head. I shouldn't have drunk so much. Oh shit.
What the hell? Oh dear.
Elizabeth!
Oops. Oh, is that the end of part one? That was quite short. Or episode one, I should say. There we go, that was episode one. Right, on that bombshell, guys, I am going to end the stream. I hope you enjoyed. If you have, hit the follow button, subscribe button. I will be playing through episode 2 in the coming days, and then episode 3 comes on the 13th. No, a bit later than that. I think it's later in the month at least. Until next time though guys, thanks for watching, and I will see you later. Thanks, bye.